Okay, welcome to our next session. This is our LoyaltyLion Hall of Fame. Really happy to say, joining me on stage, we have two LoyaltyLion legends and one of our favorite agency partners too. So I'm thrilled to introduce Freya and Anusha from our team and Ryan from Team Roswell as well. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us today. Let's start with some quick introductions. Can you each tell me who you are, what you do, and maybe some of the brands that you work with? Ryan, let's come to you first.
Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. I'm Associate Director of Retention Marketing here at Roswell. Roswell is a full-service 360 e-commerce agency based in New York. We have divisions in retention marketing, dev and development, SEO, you name it. We really help to handle that. So excited to be here today.
Fantastic. We are excited to have you. Anusha, let's meet you quickly.
Hi everyone, my name's Anusha. I'm one of our senior customer success managers here at LoyaltyLion. I work with lots of different brands, including AU Vodka, Ashton Miyu, Primal Kitchen, quite a few in the US. And yeah, I've been here around 2 years, really excited to host this session today.
Fantastic. And you've got lots of Hall of Fame entries with you, for sure. And last but very much not least, Freya.
Hi, I am a member of our onboarding team. So I look after our brands after they've come through the sales process. My specialty is implementation. So I aim to get our brands set up and get their program live as quickly as possible. I have worked with a number of brands that I'm no longer working with right now, as they're likely working with the lovely Anusha and other people in the team. But I've worked with brands like Cecilia New York, Essence, Flower Nose, Furbish Studio. Lots and lots and lots of lovely brands.
Fantastic. And Freya is regularly called out for her onboarding expertise within our GT reviews. So lots of great expertise to pass on in this session. Thank you all. Now we've gotten to know you, let's get to know your favorite loyalty programs as well. So Ryan, we're going to come to you first, and I believe you're going to talk us through the brand that won the best branded program category in our 2024 Loyalty Hall of Fame. So can you tell us what makes this program stand out from the crowd?
Yeah, absolutely. So FrightRag stands out because of just how imaginative and on brand it is. But before I dive into the program, I just want to give the audience a bit more background on who FrightRags is, just so they'll have a better understanding of why it's so special. At least the program. They're a horror themed apparel brand known for like really high quality, officially licensed designs of artwork from really popular horror films and TV shows like Jaws, Dawn of the Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, to name a few. And they're so successful because they work with filmmakers and artists to create these unique limited edition items and apparel that really cater to that audience. So if you mind just going to the next slide. Now that we know more about FrightRags, let's dive into their loyalty program. When we began working together, the task was clear. We wanted to build a rewards program that is unique and fun. Ultimately, that it increases brand engagement, it fosters loyalty, and ultimately incentivizes repeat purchases. So with that in mind, we laid a foundation for their program that really centered around the horror theme. And so as you'll see on screen, we utilize things like ghouls, coffins, tombstones, bats, many other horror-related themes as icons or even background imagery. And with how incredible FrightRag's audience is, we knew that we wanted to create a loyalty program that had points, referrals, and VIP elements. So starting with points, like the points program encourages users to purchase, write reviews on products they've ordered, follow FrightRags on social media, and even gives bonuses for orders over $100. We knew that a referral program was a must given the type of brand that they are. It inherently is a brand that shoppers will tell their friends about. Or they may see them wearing that shirt and ask where they got it. So having a referral program in place has only really amplified this type of brand advocacy. Next slide. Lastly, what I'd really want to really highlight, and that is really unique, is their VIP program that we developed. So like many other VIP programs, users can progress through the tiers based on their spend on site. They can earn cool perks like increased points earning rates, birthday rewards, first access to sales, and can get even reduced or free shipping rates on their orders. But really, the most unique perk that they get is the graveyard. So for VIPs who hit the tier 2 in their program by spending about $150 or more on their site, they get access to a rotating collection of past designs, including classic and previously unreleased artwork. And these items are made to order and aren't kept in stock. So they're offering fans a unique chance to purchase rare and limited designs. What's really cool about this as well is that customers get access to this or can access this page, but you can see on the screen it's only unlocked for tier 2 members and higher. So the purpose here is to drive a bit of FOMO and motivation for those who want this type of exclusive access. Next slide. And the last thing I wanted to highlight, is just how we make their audience fully aware and engaged with the program. So we've built numerous automations in their marketing automation platform to welcome them to the program, which explains all the cool perks and benefits of it. We also have triggers in place that fire off emails and SMS that walk them through their new VIP tier perks and benefits, and even have one for when they are nearing a new tier. It can be a really powerful tool to drive additional orders, especially knowing how generous the program is. Users really want that graveyard access and some of the higher benefits. And lastly, we also send emails and texts to users when they have enough points for a reward, really just to encourage them to redeem and place another order. That's all that I have for Fright Rags. So hopefully this inspires you, the audience, to get creative when thinking about loyalty for your businesses. It really will pay off.
Amazing. Thank you, Ryan. That was such a good overview. I think creative is the word there, isn't it? I love this program. It's one of my favorite examples because it's so completely unique. I think the brand itself has so much personality, and it's great to see that flowing through to their program and their marketing initiatives so successfully as well. Halloween is coming up, so maybe I'll have to get purchasing so I can unlock that tier. As soon as I saw the chains across the screen, I wanted in. So. Fantastic. Thank you, Ryan. Now, moving on to our next program. I know we've got lots of fashion and apparel brands online with us today. So this time we're going to talk about the winner of the Best Fashion Program category in our Hall of Fame. Freya, over to you. Can you tell us more about how Lucy and Yak, our winners, have driven such a significant increase in loyalty signups this year?
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Fee. So first of all, if you don't know who Lucy and Yak are, which I doubt, they sell really cool, funky boiler suits, pinafores, dungarees, loads of other accessories and clothes, usually made with high quality organic and or recycled fabric. So they tend to describe themselves as a square. They've got a square label, but a circular soul. And to be honest, the results following their dedication to improving the program really speak for themselves. While Lucy and Yak have been working with us for a number of years, they recently decided to renew their focus by revamping their loyalty program with a multi-channel awareness campaign. So the campaign included relaunching with an entirely new on-brand look and feel, including a new loyalty page, improved email comms, as well as new exclusive perks for members. Because I'm personally a member of the Yak Enthusiast tier, I have exclusive access to point-based promotions, early access to new drops, and for each £1 I spend with Lucy and Yak, it earns me more points and therefore more cashback than if I wasn't in that tier already. And obviously, I don't want to lose out on those valuable benefits, and that's what helps me, keep me as a customer engaged in the program. The brand's multi-channel awareness approach has integrated their loyalty program seamlessly into the brand image, as well as the customer's online journey. Sometimes loyalty programs can feel like a bit of a bolt-on that customers have to navigate around instead of, the benefit that it should feel like of shopping with you. Lucy and Yak have made that very clear via the marketing of their program. This is an additional benefit that you get for shopping with them specifically. Ultimately, these changes drove over 146,000 new signups, and these signups increased their enrollment rate by almost 20%. If we could go over to the next slide, please, we can get a bit more granular. Lucy and Yak also launched their Yak Recycling initiative, which has had quite a big part to play in the overall success of their revamped loyalty program. So Lucy and Yak have always been deeply committed to sustainability, square logo, circular soul. So the Re-Yak initiative aims to keep the brand's clothing out of landfills. The goal of the initiative is to keep yaks in circulation for longer by either recycling or reselling pre-owned yaks to other customers and fans of the brand. Lucy and Yak are doing something completely unique here. So instead of only using the loyalty program to encourage repeat purchases, they're rewarding customers for being responsible with their previous purchases. And this really makes the program stand out, particularly within the fashion industry. And integrating this initiative into the loyalty program using a custom role and LoyaltyLion's API means that the loyalty program can work to encourage and reward customers for contributing to the brand's mission and for living the brand's values. When customers feel connected with a brand and they feel that a brand represents them and their beliefs, customer lifetime values increase alongside loyalty to your brand. So incorporating this powerful initiative into the loyalty program has ultimately led to 27% of Lucy and Yak's annual revenue being attributable to the loyalty program. So very similar message to Ryan's. The personal touches really pay off, and you'll reap what you sow.
Fantastic. Thank you, Freya. I think, it's really nice to see them, again, just really bringing that brand personality and the things that they believe in, things their customers believe in, into their program as well. Lucy and Yak has been a LoyaltyLion client for as long as I've been in the business, which is a long time now. So it's just really nice to see them continuing to innovate their program and change things up as well, not ever letting it go stagnant. Definitely a program that we are very fond of. So it's great to see them at the top of the Hall of Fame. Freya, thank you so much. Now, back at the beginning of the year, we at LoyaltyLion said that 2024 would be the year that brands made their rewards even more rewarding. And there's one brand that we feel has really excelled here, the winner of our Best Use of Rewards category. Anisha, can you tell us what is so special about the AU Vodka Gold Gang, and how do their rewards make them stand out from the crowd?
Yeah, so AU Vodka, if anyone's not familiar with them, they are an alcohol brand that are absolutely changing the game. In the UK, they're practically in every shop, your corner shops, your supermarkets. I hear you can get them on the aeroplane now when you're going on your holiday too. So they're literally everywhere, and of course on their e-commerce store as well. They're also breaking into the US market, and loyalty will of course be a big part of that too, to retain their new customers as their brand presence grows there. As a disruptive brand, they also wanted a disruptive loyalty program, which is where their rewards come in. So they really wanted to reward their loyal customers in a way that was different than just points and your standard rewards. I love working with this brand. Their team are really, really great. And yeah, they were really receptive to all of our suggestions and sort of pushing the boat out there. So as you can see in front of you, they have loads of tier benefits. So this was a really big part of their strategy. If we look on the right, you can see their highest tier has some crazy rewards there. So they have their normal ones, so early access to collections, to sales, double points days, birthday points, money off discounts, etc. But then they also have holidays, VIP access to in-person events, new flavor testing send-outs. So loads of really fun rewards there that really excite their customer base, and really their customers are their fans. So this works really well for them. I think when their tiers launched, they suddenly got lots of customers spending a lot more money to unlock these benefits. So then it shifted into how are we going to fulfill all these benefits? So a nice problem to have when your customers are so driven by your tiers and your rewards that they are wanting to spend more with you. So yeah, really fun brand to work with. They also lean heavily into all of the out-of-the-box integrations that we have here at LoyaltyLion. So setting up lots of email flows, SMS flows. They've also really recently revamped their mobile app. So really leveraging those mobile users, push notifications and all of those things. So loads more to come with them. But yeah, loads of really exciting rewards, and that's why they're one of our winners.
Fantastic. Thank you, Alicia. I think it's I love seeing their social following as well. You know, they've got so much going on, and their customers are really happy to shout about that on social as well. So it's really great to see that. I think on the next slide, we might just have a couple of examples of their Black Friday promotions.
Yes. So on the left, we can see one of the examples of how they promote early access. The middle one shows that with the early access, they also give out free gifts to the first, in this example, 2,000 customers that shopped with them. So really sort of doubling down on that early access. And then also showing sort of new flavor collections and also pulling in loyalty information such as the rewards they have available to them. So yeah, as well as all the great benefits, they really leverage the sort of communication side of things with their customers to really remind them that the program exists and here's why it's so great and here's why you should use it. So yeah, communicating the program is almost as important as having the program as well.
100%. I'm really excited to see what the Gold Gang approach is this Black Friday as well. Actually, the last year's site lockdown was really awesome in terms of making the members feel like they were rewarded, they were VIPs. So I am excited to see what happens this year, and you can read all about that over on our blog as well. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Anisha. Now, I'm actually going to squeeze in a bonus brand here. I'm supposed to be hosting and not talking about brands, but just quickly, I'd like to mention one of the runners-up in our Hall of Fame, Sisters and Seekers, who were also nominated in our Best Branded Program category. So if we can jump on to the next slide. There are two reasons I wanted to highlight this really cool fashion brand and their cool girl community. Obviously because I'm a cool girl, but also because this program actually saw 95,000 signups in 6 months, which is huge. And there's two reasons why they've managed to do that. The first is how well themed the program is, and the second is their use of tiers. So if we start with the branding of the program, I don't know if any of you have ever played the game of life, but that is really what this reminds me of. Every element of the program follows this themed journey from one house to another, from the Seekers Juveniles house at the start of a member's loyalty journey, through Seekers Citizens, Seekers Seniors, and then finally the Seekers Elite Mansion, which is at the top of their tiers. But it's not just the terminology that's really on brand here. As you can see with the screenshot scrolling, the imagery that they've used on their loyalty explainer page really matches their theme too. You have a mailbox icon for a newsletter sign up. You have a key for creating an account, so on and so forth. But it's the language too. So, you know, they don't say sign up or create an account. They say move in and sign the papers. So everything's just so coordinated and on brand. I really love it. But it's the content of the tiers that I really like too, if we can jump on a slide. So they feature some really great experiential rewards right from the get-go. So when I join and I enter the Seekers Juveniles tier, I already get early access to new collections and I'll be the first to know about restocks and things like that. But as I move up the tiers, I then start to unlock things like first look at new collections, double points days, and free returns, which I think we all love. But then the elite tier, next level. Not only is it invite only, but it also gives members access to exclusive event invitations, which is, you know, an awesome VIP perk. So I think, you know, these guys bring together a lot of the things we've just discussed in the other programs too. They're a great example of a store that's building a real community around their brand via their loyalty program. So I'm thrilled that we had time to squeeze them in, and thank you guys for being patient with me. So that is all we have time for in our Loyalty Hall of Fame session. Thank you so much to our wonderful team here for taking us through their favourite programmes. You can see the full LoyaltyLion Hall of Fame on our website, and we'll drop a link into the chat.